The Birds was unnecessarily slow, but it makes sense. Like, it's very realistic. So, it makes sense. Like, she doesn't know where this guy lives, so she finds his apartment. He's not there. He's on a vacation home, so she just has multiple different people to, um, you know, how to get there. But that's not exactly something you want to watch. It's not very fun, in my opinion. And since it's the 60s, um, I guess people weren't exactly more aware of the dangers because they literally, so many strangers give her directions to a person they don't even know. They're like, oh, yeah, this is how you find this guy. Even though at some point she's asking kind of creepy questions. Like, she acts like she knows him, but then she asked who his little sister's name is and what her name is and how important it is. It's very strange. But they give us like pieces of like the whole bird thing throughout. Like she gets hit in the head, a bird crashes into a house. Um, I do love the fact that there isn't that much of a soundtrack because it definitely makes it more eerie, but not necessarily scary in my opinion because of how used to I am to horror movies. The first kill is by far the best one, where you slowly see all the stuff that's been destroyed in the house, like broken teacups and stuff from the birds. And they don't do a typical jump scare where they immediately show you the body to scare the fuck out of you. You know what's going to happen, but you can't exactly stop it unless you turn the movie off. So they slowly pan to this dude that has his eyes pecked out. And this is a PG-13 horror movie. Pretty good kill to start off, but it happens like an hour and a few minutes in. It's like, a whole hour of mostly talking and then 40 minutes of actually bird stuff. Some of the scenes were used for paintings because of the fact of, you know, it being an older movie, they couldn't do green screen, so they'd paint the background of a harder screen to film, which is absolutely awesome. I didn't even notice. Um, the bird scenes, the most iconic one to me is when they fly out of the chimney. It's the first time you see them go absolutely crazy, and it's insane. The tension when she goes to pick up Kathy is amazing. When you slowly see all the birds getting there, one, two, three, four, seven, and then there's just an absolute shit ton. Um, all these poor little kids get attacked like a motherfucker. All of them survive because they are kids. Especially a 60s movie isn't probably gonna kill off a little kid. New horror movies barely do that. Though one of them gets messed up in the face, which I was surprised about. That we don't see her after because I end up dropping her off because she's just kind of a side character. Um, so they eventually, instead of driving away, um, to take her home, they decide to board up the windows for some reason, and they board them up on the outside. I think the inside would have been smarter with birds. There's some really cool scenes where the birds are pecking through the door, so he puts a clock in front of it. The scene where she hears something, which is, typical stereotypical dumb horror movie thing. So she has to go check out the noise, and she gets attacked the shit out of by birds. Um, then eventually they end up escaping. It's kind of anticlimactic, but kind of pretty cool, where they slowly drive away. And then that was Birds. A lot of people love this movie. I thought it was okay. I got it at Walmart in a 2 DVD collection with Birds and Psycho, so I probably will be watching Psycho soon.